Yo, guys, what's up? We are here with the Wretched Wrestling Podcast. We are back. It sounded like it really hurt.
Yeah, well, it could have hurt.
We have we had a 1 week layoff where we both
I had things to do, unfortunately.
We didn't really have any excuse though. We could have done it if we really wanted to.
I guess so.
But we're here. We're there. We're everywhere. We're back on Periscope this week.
That's right. Back on Perry's.
Fred's got the live feed back up, so
got the Perry's going.
Got the Perry's going.
You know how we do in this bitch.
So you got the Facebook Live open over there?
True that.
And I'll have a Periscope open in case we have any viewers, which I'm sure we no, we probably won't.
Friday night, 11 o'clock. Tons of people on Twitter and Facebook.
Tons.
Even if they're out at a bar, they're on Facebook. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Plenty of the ladies tuned in, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I love. All you women out there.
All zero.
Clamoring for the Fred Balboski.
The Fred Balboski. Fred Balboski, really? Really, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's what you got here?
That's all I got, peeps. Good night.
I don't want my mic to be casting a shadow on my face.
Shave.
Sound off. I'm not even ready yet. When do you start? Anyway, so guys, we're here to talk about, I guess, WWE. Do we have to talk about Money in the Bank? I guess we do.
Yeah, maybe gloss over it. I'm sure it'll come up when we talk about things.
Should I get the card ready, I guess?
The Great Balls of card? Yeah.
Of card, yeah.
I want to see great balls right now. Like, I want to see them on my computer screen, like, anywhere and every time. Because that's the deal, and that's for real. I didn't steal it from anybody, that line.
Not anybody named Real Deal Rob or anything.
No. I mean, I've heard of a guy named Real Deal Rob say something like it, but I think I say it better, so it's all good.
Totes.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun.
This is going to be terrible.
Every show is terrible.
Guys, if you're joining us for the first time, we do our little lead-in here on Facebook Live and Periscope, where we kind of
horrible conversations.
We have this last-ditch effort to get our show ready, and this is what I Google Money in the Bank, and fucking iTunes opened up that fucking little Scrappy young buck.
My little Scrappy, baby. That's what we really wanted. That was the real Money in the Bank we wanted to talk to you about.
2017.
Like, we're not talking about wrestling, we're talking about shitty rapping.
Yeah, from like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Totally what we're talking about.
I know.
All right.
My hair looks like sprayed all over the place. On the camera. It's like, tarn.
Well, maybe you should stop, taking a spray load in your hair.
Well, that's the only way I can get protein, Craig.
Is that really the only way you can get
That's the only way, because I'm allergic to chicken.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to fish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm allergic to cow. I found that out the hard way.
Are you allergic to sausage?
Well, I ate a lot of sausages that day, like tons. Like it was pretty salty too. They got it from the the Jewish guys and stuff. Like
the Jewish guys, okay.
The Jewish deli.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got the reference.
Yeah, they gave me a big salami.
All right, guys, we're ready to go
and it was
live.
tasty.
We're ready to go live with the newest edition.
So this
of
is a wrestling podcast. This is a porn podcast. Talking about Strombolis.
So yeah, we're ready to go live here. I'm just getting my mic situated, and I think we're ready, right?
Let's hit it.
Let's hit it, yo.
Yeah, bitch.
All right, guys, we're on live in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Wretched Wrestling Podcast.
Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Yeah, that was so cool.
That was really not cool at all.
I was listening to Master P on the way over, and Ja Rule, and I was like, let me bust out that hardcore rap.
I love how you fucking, Ja Rule, like, my homeboy, like...
Yeah, you know him. Like,
oh, you know him?
I don't know him personally. I know his friend 50 Cent, and his cousin 75 Cent. He's a little older, so that's why I got the name. A little heavier. You didn't know that. But, yeah. That was some really hardcore, like, hip-hop.
This is just, we always stumble to a start here on the Wretched Wrestling Podcast. Fred, I'm
not very athletic.
We're a little behind here. We took a week off. I don't remember the reason. Did we do anything in particular?
No.
No? What happened?
No,
we did an episode when your sister got married, and yet last week we had really
I did miss the wedding. You're right.
No, I'm saying we did the episode the week your sister got married, but we didn't do one the next week when we really didn't have an excuse. I don't know what happened.
No, I
don't even remember what happened.
I was dog sitting that weekend.
Oh, you were dog sitting.
I know, and I felt so bad. I didn't want to leave the little pup. He's so cute. So, sorry, Craig. You got won over by a dog this week.
Yeah, I'm.
Because you're less than a dog. You're a dog.
Yeah, I'm used to being second fiddle to some bitch.
Yeah.
So,
well,
what?
No, I'm not.
Not you.
No.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. There's other bitches.
Awkward.
So, guys, we have a lot to talk about. I mean, the last time we left off with you, we had WWE Money in the Bank that we were previewing, and Fred, I think you did kind of terrible on the predictions. What do you?
Oh my god, dude!
You were pretty shitty.
If you wanted to, if you wanted to do the opposite of what a person should do, then look no further, my friend. You should not. I should not be a role model. In wrestling or in life for that matter. So
yes, Corbin 316, we're wrestling fans.
Hey, Corbin. Yeah, we're talking about wrestling, so we are wrestling fans.
Yes.
But thank you, Corbin. I actually like Baron Corbin, and I like Austin 316. So them
Good combo.
together, it's like a big fucking boner for me.
All right, so where we left off, guys, we did our Money in the Bank preview edition. Of course didn't do
so long ago now.
We didn't do our recap last week, but we're here, we're there, we're everywhere, so we're ready to jump.
Everywhere.
Let's briefly get through Money in the Bank, because now this is old news, but let's get through it quickly.
Yeah, it's old news.
Who gives a shit? Hype
Fake
Bros
news.
defeated the Colognes on tag team in a pre-show match. By the way, I heard the Colognes are resigning from WWE. I just read that this morning.
No one's going to be able to go to the Puerto Rico in their timeshares anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they have a pretty bad gimmick, and they've always had a pretty bad gimmick. So
I know.
I'm not going to miss them.
Yeah, bye colons.
Yeah,
You've been a good colon.
yeah. They should have named their finisher the colonoscopy.
Written on the wall, my
Right?
friend.
Right.
Definitely, that is true art right there.
It's art.
That you just did.
Art.
Coming up with finishing names.
So the women's Money in the Bank ladder match kicked off Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and let's talk about the pay-per-view version.
Okay, it was short, so we could talk about it shortly.
So it was about a 13-minute match. Gave it solid time. Not many risks taken per se.
No, I feel like a lot of stuff was like, we're gonna fight kind of on the ladder, and then we're gonna get off the ladder and then do a move. Like instead of doing the move on the ladder or off the ladder.
You know what's weird?
Right?
When the men take the match, like I don't mean the shit on the women in this match. This is the first time they've ever, at least in WWE, done some kind of like crazy mixed man ladder match.
Ladder match, true.
6-woman ladder match, I should say. But like, I don't know. When the men fall off the ladder, they always like kill themselves on the top rope.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Christian doing like the wishbone on the top rope, or somebody that's like getting guillotined on the top rope. Like the women, they just like put their hands out and then they take a bump. And I was like,
I hate that.
I was
so
like watching
much.
this and I was just like, this is bad. Like it doesn't look painful.
I
It looks
know.
like the ladder fell over, you landed on your feet, and then you decided to fall down afterwards. Like what's the deal with that?
It's unfortunate. I think that's like what a lot of like women wrestling, what they do, like especially in the WWE, is like they'll take a move, but they'll like fucking take a terrible bump, or like I saw like Tamina in that very same match do a Samoan drop, and she just like did it shittily, like she just like
really bad,
like her fall. Like I don't know if it's like a natural like way for someone to fall
know.
as a woman. I'm really not trying to think of this. So like,
I don't know, man.
But they definitely take bumps differently. I understand that, but like they tend to make things look fake, really fake. Alexa Bliss does that with her when she gets hit in the head with a turnbuckle. Watch next time.
Yeah.
Her hand goes all the way fucking up, and like you could tell she's slapping it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
definitely.
really like I know that's what you do in wrestling, but she makes it very well known that she's doing that.
Yeah, and
So I don't know if it's like experience or anything.
Now, they kept building up the match as this, like, history, and they played this great video right beforehand, and it was like, for the first time ever, and they interviewed all 5 women in the match, and they're all, like, talking about, like, we're gonna make history, and, like, and they're like, I'm gonna win. And it was, like, a really good video. I'm like, I wasn't looking forward to the match going in, and then I saw that video, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be cool. Like, they're building this up. This is gonna be fucking great. And who wins, Fred? The first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match? A dude!
Ellsworth!
A dude! A fucking dude! What the fuck?
I I mean, I thought it was very stupid when it first happened, but then, like, I guess when they had the rematch and they kicked them out, and I kind of get what they were trying to do.
Retrospectively, 2 weeks later, it doesn't mean that much, but it was the first. Still was the first one, and then they just did a do-over because, like, I don't even know if they meant to do the do-over. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think
they did.
I think they got a lot of fan backlash from this. From, you know, like, people like, you keep talking about, like, women's revolution, and then a fucking dude, and not even a good dude, like a shitty loser.
I thought it was cool that way, though.
Yeah,
like
I don't
that
know.
Fucking, it's like Harvey Whippleman back in the day, like fighting women.
Twitter was not very happy about this.
No, I thought it was stupid when it first happened, I guess, and then I can see where they're going with it now. Like, you'd want another Money in the Bank match on SmackDown to, like, bump up. I guess they're trying to bump up ratings. It's not a very good reason, but, I mean, I can see the rationale behind that, I guess.
No.
But, yeah, I mean, it got, like, the first one, too. Like, you couldn't have saved it for another time, or,
I know, like,
you know, something like that, you know?
So they had the rematch 2 weeks later, this past Tuesday, and they did basically the same match.
I thought it was a little worse than the Money in the Bank.
I thought it was too. It was a little sloppy,
I thought it'd be better, because I thought that they would play off the mistakes.
Pressure was off.
Yeah, the pressure was off. The match was done already, so I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more, honestly.
I was expecting a lot more. I was kind of really looking forward to SmackDown this week because, you know, they don't give away matches like that on free television.
I mean, I watched it.
I watched it too, but
so,
I mean...
It got me, I guess.
Wait, what?
Like, it got me to watch. Like, I normally probably
probably
watched it much, but, like, I was really invested in it.
Yeah, it just didn't come off that well. So anyway, Carmella won it twice. So Carmella's Mrs. Money in the Bank, which was my pick. And Fred, I forget who you picked. Becky Lynch. I think you went Becky.
I did Becky Lynch. Yeah.
I
kind of like her storyline going in now. She's kind of doing like the whole like, I've been beaten a lot, and I'm getting so upset and messed, like kind of like what Dolph Ziggler was like basically a year ago.
Right.
But they tend to be doing this a lot lately with certain wrestlers. Like seems like they're doing it with Bayley, or at least they're slowly doing it with her. Well, I guess we can talk about that later. But I don't know. They seem to go towards this whole storyline of I stink and I'm frustrated.
Yeah,
seems like this, like something they're doing a lot lately.
No, I like it. It's I anything that gets Becky Lynch on television, I'll probably like it because not only is she a great wrestler, but she's fucking gorgeous.
Oh my god.
New Day defended the tag. I'm sorry, I'm so used to saying that over the course of 2016. The Usos defended the SmackDown tag titles against the New Day, and we were both conflicted on this one. Fred thought the New Day was so over that you kind of can't let them lose.
Yeah,
and I thought that the Usos were so good as heels that they couldn't lose. So what do? They do the bullshit finish where they left the count out victory for New Day, but Usos retained. So we both were kind of right there. New Day did win, but Usos retained. So I'll give us half credit on that one.
I mean, the rest of this fucking pay-per-view is kind of forgettable, to be honest with you. I mean,
yeah,
I really kind of tapped out after
we didn't watch it together, right?
Match. No.
Were we texting during it? Or?
We were, because I fell asleep during the beginning of it. I missed coming over.
Right.
Yeah. Oh boy. We haven't been around much, but
it was Father's Day. That's why.
Right? Oh, and that too.
It was Father's Day.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get home. That
was a whole mess.
Yeah, it was just a ridiculousness. Yeah, I don't know, and I've liked the tag division on SmackDown for the most part. Right, it's been pretty good. The Fashion Files are still continuing to be great. I love the Vice City type of ones that they're doing right now.
Changing it up a little bit.
Oh my god, when they fucking interviewed the Ascension this past week, because apparently they fought, the Breezango fought the Ascension at the pay-per-view as well. Because they said, who attacked us a couple weeks ago? And the Ascension came out, and then they interviewed him 2 weeks ago. So you admit it, you did it. They're like, no, we just wanted a pay-per-view match because they knew they wouldn't ever get one otherwise.
That's awesome.
And they had another really good thing. What were they giving them tickets to?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it? They gave him 2 tickets to Paradise. Who sings that song?
2 tickets to Paradise?
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot.
Yeah, I forget the name. But they gave him tickets to that show because it's Vice City, so it's like, as a bribe to cough it up and tell us who attacked them 2 weeks ago, and they're like, fucking Ascension with the fucking line of there. It's like we only listen to grindcore thrash metal. I fucking laugh so fucking hard.
Well, I can see them watching
because Connor or Victor, whichever fucking one is the bald one, went to go get the tickets. He's like, ooh, and then the other one's like, no, we only listen to grindcore thrash metal. I thought it was so fucking funny. I love the Fashion Files. So
this is giving Ascension something to do. They came up and they got fucking buried
Immediately.
So like it's like been like what 2 or 3 years at this point, but at least like they're getting something now.
Yeah, throw them in a thing with Breezango. Who cares? And, you know, now you have the Hype Bros are back too. I mean, the Colognes seem to be on the way out, but like the SmackDown Tag Team division has a couple of guys in it right now. So.
I mean, if you keep being like creative like that, you can also lead to a situation where like they were heel tag team for a while, but they're so goofy that they end up becoming faces,
right?
Or they're becoming such good guys.
That's exactly what happened with Breezango. I mean,
Breezango.
They were the fashion police, and nobody cared about them. And then they kept doing these backstage things, and they're just like, oh, people like them because they're actually really funny in this.
Yeah,
show.
like whoa, talent! Oh my god, you know?
Oh my god,
getting over about your talent, crazy, right?
Yeah. So that's really what's going on in the SmackDown division. Let's just continue on. Naomi fought Lana fucking.
We gotta talk about
title,
this, dude.
Oh my god. Do we have to, though? Do we really have to?
This is the Wretched Wrestling podcast.
Oh, right. It's Wretched.
Unfortunately, we have to talk about it if it's bad.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Oh, my God, dude.
This is fucking garbage.
Holy shit. So let's... Oh, my God. So, they just... How long did it fucking take to get in the ring, by the way? How many times... And I can't get that song out of my head now. I texted you the other day. I'm like, I can't get that song out of my head now.
So stupid. Fuck her. Fuck Lana.
Oh my god, dude. How many times did she fucking, like, do the same pose? Like she's like in the fucking WrestleMania 2000 game. Yeah. Like, as the creative character woman.
You have your one pose.
Like...
Dun, dun, dun.
And of course, throwing in the audio part.
Right, yeah. Real good audio.
Just think of really gay dancing.
Yeah, just think of Fred in the pretty much the.
I mean, like I dance, but
oh, you do? Oh, Fred.
Not gay,
oh, wait,
not gaily.
Fred, please indulge me. Please.
No,
you
already?
dance? You dance?
I do dance a little bit. Yeah, I do. Like I've had years of ballet under my belt. If you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Oh no, I meant like like head. Yeah, when the old bratwurst comes out.
I'm just gonna move on now.
Oh, sorry. So Lana was terrible.
Oh my god, this match.
I mean, the match was bad, but oh my god, just everything about her was bad.
I fucking hate Lana so much. I can't stand.
Go back with Rusev.
I can't just because she's fucking like phenomenally hot doesn't mean
she gets world title matches.
Yeah. And then they had a fucking rematch this past week on SmackDown, and I just...
She's gonna get tagged. She's gonna rematch.
I just read that! Because there was a...
She's like, one more time. I'm like, no more time.
There was a controversial pin, and I'm like, what? I don't remember that happening. Did that really happen?
Are they just making up the storyline now?
I think they know that 99% of the fans didn't tune out when she's on TV.
So they can make up whatever?
Yeah. Did you notice Sable interfered? No. She was there? Like, oh, really?
I'm one of the 1%. I didn't see that.
No, I didn't see that either.
That'd be great if they did that with like other matches, like Roman Reigns' match. You're like, yeah, he didn't completely bury that superstar.
Yeah,
Keep liking him.
Kevin Nash interfered on that one.
Yeah, Tour Squad. Then died. That's for you, Kevin Nash. Fuck you.
Dude, I mean... I don't know about you, but like, I do remember I texted you. I'm like, is it me or does the pay-per-views just not feel fun anymore?
Pay-per-view-y? Yeah.
Like, they just don't feel like, I feel like I'm watching Raw or SmackDown.
It does feel like I'm watching a regular show.
Especially with these like single brand fucking shows, especially SmackDown, because every fucking person on SmackDown is on SmackDown every week. Like, Raw, you have
each other.
Raw, you have a little bit of variety, right? You get a little people, some people trickle in and out of TV every week. But SmackDown, it's 2 hours. The roster is so much smaller. It's the same people on the show every week. And then we get to a pay-per-view, it's the same people on the pay-per-view.
Same fucking people interacting with each other every week. So Lana and Naomi, they're going to have fucking 3 matches within a month span.
I really hope they have a best-of-7 series. And then they'll become a tag team, and they'll become the women's tag team champions. That's what they should do. Fuck you, WWE, and your shitty ideas.
And then they'll start wearing kilts for some reason. I don't know why.
Then they'll set the bar.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. God damn it. Fucking... Anyway, so I was...
set the bar.
Our WWE Championship match. Jinder Mahal with the Singh brothers defending against Randy Orton. Dude.
Yes.
Dude.
I have beaten the likes of... Well, I haven't beaten you yet.
Dude, this
has gotta end. Well...
No.
I say it's gotta end, but it's not gonna end, Craig.
How did Jinder win this one again? How did this happen?
I
mean, we knew he was going to win.
Interference.
That was the one thing we both got.
Yeah.
But
like shenanigans for sure.
Yeah, did the Singh brothers interfere again and dropped him on his head? I don't even fucking remember because I am watching pay-per-views and I for the most part I don't. If I'm watching Raw or SmackDown, I kind of tune in and out. You know, I'm folding laundry,
right?
You know,
it's like,
cleaning dishes, doing things in the house.
You can't sit there for 3 hours straight watching.
But when you're watching a pay-per-view, for the most part, you're fucking there. You're watching the whole damn thing, and I'm watching it, and I'm here 2 weeks later, and I have no fucking idea what happened anymore. What happened?
That's even like when we were watching fucking Extreme Rules, and by the end of it, we're just like, oh fuck, like Fred, you want to go home? Like, kind of want to go to bed now, man. Like, it was more like that, where
so depressing.
We almost should have been doing things like besides watching it, but yeah. I mean,
so Jinder retains.
It's just tough. It's
Who cares?
Crazy. It's so fucking stupid.
It was in Randy Orton's hometown of St. Louis. Who gives a fuck?
So the WWE rule of winning in your hometown means you're not going to win at all.
Right, you're going to lose.
Lose, so all the people won't come back.
So
smart.
And now the last couple weeks,
as if the feud wasn't already making me on the edge of my seat and fucking.
Let's bring up my hand. Like you're on the edge of your seat.
There. Yeah, like I'm super excited, So like,
super.
So now they're gonna face each other in a Punjabi match.
A Punjabi prison match.
Poon?
Yeah, Fred Poon.
Oh yeah. Poontang pie. That's it.
Oh, that's it.
That's all there is, folks.
This is just.
That's all I have.
I mean, Now let's talk about. Here we go, Fred. Let's briefly talk about time periods in WWE. Okay, generally regarded 99 through 2000 through 2001 is considered like the golden years of recent memory, right?
Yes, heaven on earth.
2002 through 2004 is considered like the downfall, right?
The
fall of the Roman Empire,
yeah.
And then there's
the Roman Empire, yes.
Right. And then there's 2006 through 2011, which is just like a blur of I don't remember what happened. Yeah,
it's
right?
Purgatory. Purgatory. Like nothing.
Like some good, some bad, nothing good. And then it kind of got good again in I want to say 2012. And then it kind of it's kind of gone up and down the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But that all right, so what era, if you want to bring back a gimmick match, Fred, from some era of those eras I just threw out there, which one would you go with? Probably Attitude Era, right?
Yeah.
Or even maybe the downturn, because there was still that leftover, hangover effect of the leftover. No, Fred, let's go to 2007 and bring back the fucking Punjabi prison match. Do you remember the first Punjabi prison match? It was supposed to be between The Undertaker and the Great Khali.
Right, yes.
And you know what happened? The Great Khali couldn't fucking wrestle in his own match. And he had to fight the Big Show. So it was the Big Show versus Undertaker as a last minute replacement for his own match. And they're talking about it this past week on SmackDown, my idol, the Great Khali. I'm like,
first of all,
never bring him up again.
As your idol. Or even a friend or an acquaintance.
Yeah.
No.
I'd be like, I don't know that fucking dude.
Kill it.
Kind of weird.
Really? That's how you got into wrestling? From the Great Khali? Yeah, okay. First of all, you're not from India. At least Khali is from India.
Right, he's from Canada.
You're from Canada.
You're from Canada with 99% of the other wrestlers in the world.
Yeah, you fucking dope.
You fucking dolt.
Yeah, you fucking chub. I don't know.
You fucking jizzburger. I mean, come on. I mean, what the fuck?
Fucking Canadian.
So... yeah, so let's bring that back, and dude, this is I googled the match because there was only 2 of them.
Did your computer break?
My computer just killed itself after that.
It
took a gun and just went I don't deserve this. It was just I googled the rules of it because I remembered that there were 2 cages involved. It's like a bamboo steel reinforced bamboo. Then why is it bamboo at all? What is that adding to it? It's just brown then. Just paint it fucking brown fucking metal.
Yeah, would you want to get hit with more steel, or would you rather get someone hit someone with fucking bamboo?
I think they both suck, but I think steel might be worse because it doesn't fucking give at all, right?
No. I love that he wasn't there for his gimmick match. You just should have scrapped the match and been like,
it's like saying razor blade infused soda bread. What? What do we need the bread for? The razor blades will do all the work for you. It's so stupid. retarded. Who does this shit?
It's so fucking weak, dude.
Fucking lame.
Oh my god. So that's. So this Punjabi match is etched in the minds
I got
of
soda
people's
bread
head.
from.
I don't know.
I don't know where soda bread. I'm
Thinking
Irish,
about St. Patty's Day, I
Yeah.
guess.
A
Really
little
want to get
early
drunk,
this
I
year.
guess. Yeah. Got a couple, 8 months to go. No.
I know.
Holy shit,
Maybe I'm a little
dude.
late. I don't know.
You might be. Maybe started the party a little early.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this terrible match brought back. Oh, man. Just so many. I just don't understand it, you know? I don't understand.
I don't understand it at all. Just because he's fucking Indian, we gotta have a shitty fucking. That's the only reason they're doing it. Because he's Indian. He's Indian. He's not even Indian. I mean, he's from India, probably. But
Yeah, dude, I'm Irish, so I'm gonna have a corned beef match. What the fuck?
mashed potato on a pole match.
I was like, holy shit!
Guinness on a contract.
Guinness on tap. Fuck, man.
Just stupid.
We didn't even get the Raw yet, dude. This is,
I know.
we didn't even talk about
Raw's been good, though. That's the weird thing. It's like, I've been praising SmackDown for months. It's been so much better. But again, I always say, it gets stale after a while because it's the same fucking roster.
True.
And they just did this roster overhaul, 2 months ago? Not even a month ago?
That's it, dude.
And it's already fucking stale. Everything
terrible.
that Randy Orton touches turns to shit. He just turns everything to shit. I can't stand this fucker. And now I'm stuck with him feuding for a title that I don't want the guy who has the title to retain, but I also don't want the guy challenging for it to win it. I just want the title to die. I just want the title to evaporate and both wrestlers just fucking...
That'd be awesome.
They just fall to ash and their fucking ash becomes one fucking disgusting piece of fucking shit. Fuck this WWE crap.
That's such a crazy scenario to be in. I really want to watch this match, but I don't want one person to win. I don't want the other person to win.
Right? I'm actively
fucking...
rooting against both of them, but I have no way of winning. The only way I could win is if they both died in the ring. They both need the Owen Hart in the middle of the fucking ring. Man. And I'll be okay. Then I'll be okay. Fuck them. I don't care. I don't care.
Is Chris Benoit a ghost or anything? Because he's
Well, that's murder. That's not cool.
What?
I'm talking about you gotta die.
You're thinking of them dying, but murder. Okay.
No, that's too far. They have to die in the ring, not purposely.
With razor breads.
Razor bread. That's what we'll call it. It's amazing. Razor bread.
Try our new razor bread.
Razor bread.
Or raisin bran.
Oh, God. So, okay, let's go.
Or anything with raisin, I guess.
Now, I do remember texting you. I was like, dude,
what are we doing with our lives?
Half an hour was the main event of Money in the Bank, was the men's main event.
It was very long.
The men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. Now, Kevin Owens, was it Kevin Owens who attacked Shinsuke?
Yeah.
Or was it Ziggler? It was Ziggler, right?
Yeah.
One of them. Somebody attacked Shinsuke.
Kevin Owens did.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Somebody attacked Shinsuke Nakamura during his intro. So
Somebody did.
He wasn't in the first 10, 15 minutes of the match.
Where's factual Josh Peck when you need him?
Oh. So. Oh.
How much longer? Everyone in Periscope are probably like, these guys are faggots.
At least 4 people are watching us on Periscope.
Hi guys, yo, what's up, guys?
Nobody's watching us on fucking Facebook Live.
Thank you for being.
Now this match was the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes I want to say were dull. I want to say that.
Sucky.
And I was texting you there, and I'm like, dude, is it me or does Money in the Bank has it lost its fucking luster? And you're like, yeah, dude, it totally fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And then a fucking couple crazy things started happening. We're like, okay, all right, this might be worth.
We're something up.
We got something here.
Orgasm.
And then it just then it got really good. And then okay, so it kind of redeemed the pay per view because it's the main event. And they gave us a half an hour. Shinsuke did eventually join the match. There's a lot of good spots in this match. I remember
so many good ones. Kevin Owens got his ass kicked.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Owens took a couple nasty bumps on the ladder outside the ring, like that power bomb he took. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Styles kind of FU'd him onto the ladder on the outside too. From the ring
Yeah,
apron.
right.
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
It was a good match. It really picked up in the second half. And every guy got their spots. Really, I mean, Baron Corbin looked like the smart heel because he was the only guy at the very end.
Corbin attacked him.
It was a Corbin? Oh, yeah. So, see, we don't remember. I told you we didn't remember.
Somebody.
That's why I said somebody. I knew it wasn't.
I knew it wasn't Owens. But,
Kevin Owens didn't make sense.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
well.
But yeah, I mean, it was a good match. Who did you pick in this match? We both went with Corbin.
We did win with Corbin. It was
Corbin.
the obvious one. I mean, I wasn't even going to try to debate you on it.
Yeah,
I'd be surprised if he had won. I mean, lost.
Yeah. Now Randy Orton got a rematch the next week on SmackDown, and then
what? He had a rematch?
I'm pretty sure he did. I don't remember.
No, I'm saying this is going to be the fourth time now they're going to wrestle.
Is it just a singles match? It might have just been a singles match. It might have been a title match. I don't fucking remember.
I don't know. My bad.
But I remember Baron Corbin threatened to cash in the first week back, and I'm like, this isn't happening right now. But that's exactly why I wanted him to win. I this is what the Miz did when he had Money in the Bank. Just every week he would come out, he would threaten it, his music would hit, and then he wouldn't do it. I fucking love it. That's a perfect heel maneuver with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, I'm perfect.
Totally happy with him having it. Everybody else just seemed out of place. AJ Styles was above it.
Even
Shinsuke,
Sami Zayn, which was our second choice.
Yeah, Zayn would have been cool, but he's an underdog story.
Yeah.
He's more of a maybe one day winning the Rumble type of thing, but even that seems far-fetched at this point.
Yeah, I know. So then, what was I going to say about that? I mean, Baron Corbin, I'm glad he won. I forgot what I thought.
Great.
Fuck.
Great input, Fred. So, I mean, that pretty much wraps up SmackDown.
Oh, I know what it is now.
Okay, go ahead.
He had the line of the night on Talking Smack.
Oh, yeah!
Jinder Mahal was I am the best, I am the Maharaja, whatever his name is called. And then Baron Corbin interrupts him. He's like, listen, I don't need a six-pack to punch you in the face. I thought it was the best. He's talking about how he works out all the time and stuff.
I love Baron Corbin as a heel because he just
gives it to everybody.
He doesn't care. He's kind of like Stone Cold in that manner. That was the one thing Stone Cold used to always do. He would beat up faces. He would beat up heels.
To the next Stone Cold.
You did months ago. Months ago, you did. He really is though. That's what he is. I mean, he's not gonna be like Stone Cold.
Baron 316. Oh shit, that makes sense now. Baron, I hope.
Oh my God, where's Baron 316?
Yo, give me a hell yeah, Baron 316. Baron Corbin. No, Corbin 316.
Corbin 316.
Corbin.
Corbin, yeah, it was Corbin.
Corbin.
So that
was a good match.
Yeah, I mean that was Money in the Bank. The pay-per-view was pretty much a big dud aside from the main event.
Yeah.
The SmackDown the last 2 weeks have been good, not great. I'm trying to think of anything else of significance that happened the last couple weeks. I can't
Just
really.
the second Money in the Bank match. Other than that, it was nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. No. Nah.
Nah, let's move on. Let's probably move on to Raw, I guess, huh?
Let's go to Raw. I mean, I don't have anything written for Raw. I mean, except for the Great Balls of Fire card, but. I think Raw has been surprisingly very good lately, and I want to start.
Yes.
I mean,
I agree. I watched pretty much the whole thing live.
The last 2 weeks have been great. I mean, let's talk about Samoa Joe. I mean, I thought when he won the Fatal 5-Way match at
Extreme Rules.
At Extreme Rules, that I was like, first of all, we didn't think he was going to win.
We completely different picks.
Yeah, and I also thought, great, they're just going to feed him to Lesnar and make him look like a bitch. But, to their credit, which I can almost never say...
You can never give them credit.
They are actually making him look very strong right now, which is...
It's been awesome.
I
can't believe it.
The first week of him, choking out Paul Heyman and doing that really, pedophile-y, I'm going to rape you type of face to him.
Come here, little boy.
Yeah. And then Brock Lesnar came back, the next week, I believe?
Yes.
And what happened that time?
They confronted each other in the ring, and they had a big brawl.
Right, they had a big brawl, and it got broken up, which was the best part of that Raw. That Raw sucked. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
that Raw was that was the beginning of Raw, and it was the only good part of Raw.
Yeah.
One of two good parts of Raw. And then this past week, Lesnar came back again. Paul Heyman touted him up, had this big promo in the ring. He's like, Rock! Lesnar! And Lesnar came out, he's doing his fucking intro, he got a huge pop.
Yeah.
And then Samoa Joe came out and fucking jumped him and fucking made his face turn fucking purple.
Like a fucking grape, man.
It was such a good, way of doing it because, I mean, Brock Lesnar is like you and me, he's super white, so, anytime he does any kind of extracurricular activity, his face will turn purple, so he probably just held his breath for 10 seconds, and it looked good, it was a good effect. Yeah. It was really fucking good.
I know. Then the whole thing has been great because, you're not really going to have somebody that's going to full-on attack Brock from the front. No, you'll get your ass kicked, you know?
Right.
So the best thing you could do is attack it from behind, and no one does that.
Yeah.
No one ever does it, so when Samoa Joe finally does it, people are like, oh my god, they touched Brock before the match. Like,
and
holy shit.
And Samoa Joe is a convincing guy to, like, get away with it.
He's the most convincing you can do.
Because he's the biggest guy they have besides, like, Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns.
Really,
but he's, like, huge. Like, you could see it. You could see something like that actually happening and working. So this is actually really good.
And he's been being built up well.
Very well.
He's ever since he came
his
on the roster.
Promos have been phenomenal, too. I mean,
I didn't really like his promos from NXT.
No, me neither. It was just kind of...
After a while, you know?
But right now, he's been doing good. Like, he's doing the cheap shot with the headbutts. Like, he cuts his promo. Kind of like what Kurt Angle did with him. Remember that?
Yeah.
When him and Kurt Angle, like, first...
Oh, yeah. And he,
started feuding in TNA, and they all started with a headbutt. Like, I love that's like his go-to move in a promo. Who joined our podcast here?
Renee. It's my cousin.
Oh. Hi, Renee.
To be wise is to be Yoda. To be Yoda is to be a green gremlin thingy. John Cena. Where did he say that?
Thank you. Thank you for the input.
You know, I'm going to put that quote out, it's going to change my life. Like, it's going to... No. John Cena, don't speak anymore. Just don't, you know? Don't be live. Don't be in existence. Be away from me, my friend.
Don't be live.
Don't be human. Be away from me.
So, I mean... So, I've been loving the Brock Lesnar and...
Samoa
Joe program, but you know, ultimately he's still going to lose at Great Balls of Fire.
Hopefully,
at least they're making him look good at this point, and I'm hoping that they give him a good showing at the pay-per-view.
Well, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, you can do anything you want now, but when it comes to the match, Brock can pretty much just fucking dump him on his head if he wants to, and not really.
I don't think
fight.
Even Paul Heyman said like it's not going to be suplex F5 and over, which is a really good promo that he cut again on Raw this past week. Paul Heyman is fucking god. That guy is money. You know they got to give him a fucking other guy to manage so that like we don't just get his promos once every 2 months, like
there's gotta be some continent, like something.
Give him anybody at this point.
Something.
Now I heard a rumor recently, Fred, that's been contradicting all of the reports and all the rumors about the WrestleMania main event that you and me have been talking about for the last couple of months. That has been
the Roman Reigns. Oh yeah,
right. So the Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar feud was supposed to take place at WrestleMania this year, but because ratings have been gone down the shitter ever since. The brand split for the most part.
Because your champion's not on fucking television.
Right, Brock Lesnar's not there.
You dicks.
That there's a rumor that they're going to accelerate that program to SummerSlam, which...
great.
I mean...
No, good.
Yeah, no, I like it because, I mean, ultimately Roman Reigns is going to win. We know that, right?
Yeah.
He's going to win.
It's writing on the
But,
wall.
I mean, that means they don't ruin the rest of my year. You know, they'll just ruin September or August for me. Like, then I could have time to recover in, like, December, and it'll be, like, April. That. I'll be, like, over it by then. It'll be fucking great. So I'm looking forward to that. Fucking accelerate that shit. Don't fucking make a WrestleMania main event fucking a year in advance. It only worked once.
Once. Ever.
One time. And that was because it was a guy coming back for the first time in, like, 8 years. So,
right.
That's it. That's the only time it works.
You maybe do it again if Stone Cold came out.
Right, if Stone Cold came back, you could.
Jinder Mahal, I'm gonna beat you next year, WrestleMania. Like, oh fuck. I mean, I'm still excited, but this is bad match.
That'd be a really bad match. Stunner and it's over.
Yeah, I mean, made Scott Hall look like fucking Dynamite Kid. 18.
So, dude, there's so much going on Raw now.
Yeah, where do you even start at this point? There's so many things I want to talk about.
Let's quickly get into one Wretched aspect. We're about 35 minutes here, so we got a lot of time.
We got time.
Can we talk about this LeVar Ball segment they did on MizTV this past week?
Oh my god,
dude!
I totally forgot about that. I thought you were going to mention something else.
Oh no, I'm talking.
Holy shit! I forgot about this for a second.
Bullshit.
What the fuck was that? What was that? My god, dude.
Why?
Where do we begin? Who the fuck are these people? I guess they're popular. I don't fucking know. There's things in fucking pop culture I don't know.
It's a thing.
Or do I want to know?
It's like an ESPN thing. Like, they made him
when they
this
talk
guy.
To fucking people?
Because it's this fucking guy. I don't even know the guy's name.
LeVar Bell.
Yeah,
Ball. I'm sorry, LeVar Ball.
He's the dad. He's the father. He's the old one.
Yeah.
And what is it, Lamel
or Lamo or something like that.
I don't even fucking care because I don't care about basketball. I am not a basketball fan, never have been. But I get it. Basketball is big in this country for some fucking reason.
You're in LA, so you got the Lakers.
You're in Los Angeles. Okay,
fine.
That's the only reason why they did it.
Yeah, but this guy is a fucking sideshow. He's a sideshow. So they bring him in to let him...
fucking annoying.
And him and his fucking weird kids who play basketball fucking go out there and fucking they're talking about niggas on TV. You heard that? He dropped the N-bomb on it? Like, okay, Booker T, thanks for that. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what is this shit?
Like, this is so embarrassing.
Who thought this would be good TV? And I know who it was. I'll tell you exactly who it was. His name.
I put my fucking salary on it.
Why is the drawing delivered?
Tyler's drawing. Scribble, I guess.
I got it. It starts with a V and it says I.
Victoria?
Vince McMahon, you fucker. Why? You fucking loser. Why is this your thing? Why do you go for the coffee? You know what he goes? He goes for the water cooler talk. That's what he's always shooting for. He wants people who don't watch wrestling to talk about wrestling. Yet those people don't watch it, so they're not going to tune in because you had LeVar Ball and his fucking family
it's like
on it.
Chris Chrisley, just because he's on the USA Network.
I just don't get it. I don't get who thought this was a good idea. And of course,
I don't even know who they are.
They had to publicly apologize because he dropped the N-word on it. Like, who thought this was good? Who thought this was fucking good?
No, not
who
anything about it.
Cross-promotion between basketball and fucking wrestling should never happen because they're nothing alike. Just because they're tall doesn't mean they belong in a wrestling ring.
As soon as that fucking mope fucking ran into the ring like a fucking cartoon character, I knew this was going to be bad. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that guy is. He looks like Zeus from fucking that Hulk Hogan movie, whatever the fuck it's called at the moment. And without the lazy eye, you know. But as soon as I saw that fucking idiot run the ring, I was like, oh no, like, I don't know what this shit is, but it's gonna be bad.
This is bad.
This is like a train wreck.
This was such garbage, and it's such. They did it. They got exactly what they wanted to. That's
did
the
they?
thing. No, they did. They did. They got exactly what they wanted to because what they wanted was people who don't watch wrestling to have like a little clip on ESPN or on fucking YouTube or on Facebook and be like, "Oh, look at this! He was on." Oh, and then like they're tweeting, "Oh, he had the greatest entrance in wrestling history," and I was so fucking infuriated hearing these words.
Yeah, so I mean, that is gonna make a huge impact. That's gonna save the ratings, right? I mean, like the ratings are so low, so that would be the obvious choice.
Who's going to watch this segment? Who's going to watch wrestling after watching this segment?
They're not going to tune into wrestling because they realize, like fucking smart people that they are, that one, it's a sideshow, and two, he was only on there for one show, so he's not going to be there next week.
Yeah.
He's not a wrestler, so he's not going to be there next week. He was only there once, so you already missed what you wanted to see.
Exactly. You're not making one fucking fan out of it.
Was he there? If he was there for 3 months straight, yes, okay.
All you're doing is creating a YouTube clip that people will watch one time and then move on from. And the other thing is you're pissing off wrestling fans who watch this shit every week, and that's all you're doing. So literally what you're doing is you're pissing off your own fan base, and you're making a fucking video clip that people will watch once.
I can't believe I couldn't believe I was watching that. I was like, holy shit, I must be
such fucking garbage. I hope LeVar Ball fucking dies, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I hope he dies. I hope he dies, and I hope WWE is the reason that he dies. I don't know how. I don't know how that works out. I don't know where my fucking thoughts are. I don't know where my fucking thoughts are coming from, but it doesn't make any sense. But fuck him. I hope he dies. I hope he's dead.
It's a very ranty show here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not fucking happy. I'm not fucking happy.
Yeah, it's Craig. I feel like you're not happy, and it's distracting from my feelings too. Like, I feel like maybe you have something to get off your chest or something. Yeah,
I'm sure you'd like to get something on your chest. You fucking loot. What?
Whoa! You mean no? That does not right at all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah?
The only thing I like on me is girl.
One girl?
Well, I mean, one's...
Oh, right, you're monogamous.
I'm monogamous,
right.
As you know.
Right.
Corey.
How's Corey?
Corey's good, actually.
Corey's great.
Corey's good. We're having a great time.
How's he doing?
No, she...
Sorry. It's a guy. It's a predominantly guy name. I'm sorry. Yes.
I know. I've known Corey's before.
Yeah. Have you known many female ones?
Yeah, I do. I know bullshit. I did go to one in high school. Wait.
You went to one high school?
I knew one in high school.
I went to one high school too. That's pretty cool.
I went to one high school.
Wow, we have a lot in common, man.
One Corey
minus
there.
the fact that you fucked.
No, so we go to the gym and stuff. It's pretty good. She benches more than me. That's fucking weird.
Does she bench? Can she bench you?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, she has. So I mean, that's kind of weird. I mean, usually I usually am like, I bench press more than usually the person I'm seeing, but like, it's kind of rare. Like, she's a special girl, so it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good, man.
It's all good.
I mean, I have a good spotter at least,
Yeah.
And
it's good. She could.
We wrestle around like playing around, and she pins me. It's crazy. Give me a sharpshooter. It's fucking weird.
Wow.
I couldn't get out of it at all. Like
Okay. It's gonna go on to the next thing. There's a lot to talk about.
See you, Corey. Love you.
She should probably move on. So guys, we're at 40 minutes.
She could be out beaching at belching contest. I bet.
There's a lot of things going on around right now.
Yeah, maybe we should go for that. So Enzo.
That's what I wanted to talk about. Actually,
so.
Are we talking about Enzo and Cass?
Yeah, we can do it.
Can we talk about that?
I do want to talk about it though.
Okay,
for real.
So 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
It was finally revealed who was the attacker of Enzo and Cass. And
Cass.
It was revealed to be Cass.
Cass attacked himself. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
He attacked Enzo, and he faked his own attackings, so...
Yeah, I think he attacked himself, though.
Yeah, sure. And, I mean, Corey Graves spilled the beans on him 2 weeks ago. They cut this great fucking... Cass cut this great promo.
They both did.
Well, I'm talking about the previous week, and then he fucking, big booted him... And, like, he got so much heat from the crowd.
So much heat, because they're such good actors.
So much heat. And then next week, this is where it really got good, man.
This is where it got crazy good.
You take the lead on this one.
So, basically, they go back into the ring, and Enzo calls him out and just says, like, listen, you're right, I do shoot off the mouth. You haven't won a championship with me. I apologize. He's like, but you're my brother, forget about all this. And at first, like, the crowd was kind of not into it.
Yeah.
And then as they started getting going and, like, the tears were coming out and, like, Enzo's so
you got a good fucking tear out of that, too.
Yeah,
nice.
Man, even Enzo was Cass was kind of, like, teared up a little bit during this whole thing. And, like, I'm like, okay, Cass is probably going to attack him again. But then they embrace and I'm like, oh, can they really got me for a second? Like, you think they're really going to do this?
You know what this reminds me of?
This quickly? I'm like, finish it. Maybe they will.
You know what this reminded me of? Austin Aries and
No Way Jose.
And No Way Jose when they like danced for like 10 minutes. And then he finally fucking jumped him. That's exactly what I thought about. I'm like, God damn it, they got me again.
Yeah,
they got me. It was really well done. Yeah, fucking Enzo's promo was fucking great. Cass's promo, he didn't cut a promo the second week, right?
He did, yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. He like apologized.
Yeah, not too much.
We're brothers, and then he fucking attacked him on the stage. It was so fucking good. This has been such a great program. And then he also confronted Corey Graves for calling him out the previous week.
Yeah.
Again. And then he kind of like said, like, I don't know what you know about Kurt Angle, that thing that's got going over Kurt Angle's head, that second storyline that we've been liking. So I'm wondering if these two storylines kind of like coincide at this point. Because like the fact that he mentioned that, I was like,
Well, I'm trying to think how if they're going to go maybe with Kurt Angle and Triple H, maybe kind of, Cass is the next kind of, Seth Rollins-y type of character. Maybe not like his character, but, he's the next, next big thing where, like,
that's an interesting
Triple H
take.
touts,
I like that could work.
Yeah, he could kind of be like the big bodyguard, too, because he's got the, it's almost like a modern-day Diesel and Shawn Michaels type of thing.
Right.
To an extent. But, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, that's the only way I can see this really. Maybe you have your own theory, but that's the only thing.
No, I don't have any theories. I was just thinking out loud. It's been a really good.
That would be great, though. I mean, they might as well mix them both.
I said a couple weeks ago I was a little torn on them breaking up Enzo and Cass before they've ever really accomplished anything as a tag team.
Yeah.
But now that it's started and that the rift has already begun and Cass is going full blown heel and he's getting he's getting a ton of fucking heat these last 2 weeks. And it's I'm going to take that back. This is the best thing they could have done from either of them because they were kind of stale in the tag division, and now I care about Enzo and Cass again. It's like it's weird to say that considering they're broken up and like I don't know what kind of future Enzo is going to have in the company. You know,
Yeah.
Vince McMahon loves big cats because he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that.
Yes.
But I mean,
You can't teach Vince to fucking suck his dick.
my only concern is like how long is this going to last? Like, is Cash just going to kill him like 3 pay-per-views in a row, and then like what becomes of Enzo after that? Like, is he going to become like a Zack Ryder? People love him, but he's never gonna win type of guy. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even with like at least Zack Ryder, you kind of have it. You kind of see him maybe pull up an upset victory because he's got the build for it. You know, with Enzo, even people are like, well, maybe he'll go to 205 Live, and I'm like, why though?
Why would he do that?
Why? But even
he's
if
not a cruiserweight.
Yeah, he's in weight,
size, but he's not a wrestler. Really,
he's not a real cruiserweight.
He's an entertainer for the most part.
Right.
He's not a wrestler.
You know, I was almost thinking like it would be cool if I was hoping that maybe Enzo was going to turn on the crowd too at that thing, and they kind of become like he comes as heel manager, and he just that way he could talk shit to everybody.
You know, that's funny.
He's good because Enzo's the best on the mic, and it's a way to keep them together. I was thinking
that long term. Like I was actually thinking something similar to that.
Join him type of thing.
Yeah, but like kind of like a long term. Like after a year of feuding and having this on and off thing. Like maybe like Enzo doesn't seem to have like a big future in the ring for the most part. Like his only chance of success was with Big Cass. I don't think he'll ever really accomplish much outside of that. No. And, like, maybe, one day down the line, like, their paths cross again, kind of like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Like, every couple months, they always seem to they always seem to butt heads. So maybe, like, down the road, like, that's exactly what I was thinking. He becomes his mouthpiece, and he becomes a manager after that. But
maybe he helps him in a match, like, comes back and it's, hurt somebody or something in a match.
Right.
You know,
but I'm intrigued by how this is going. I'm hoping that they have some kind of matchup with Great Balls of Fire. I'm assuming they will.
Yeah,
I don't think it's announced or anything.
It's also good because it's like, I guess they're taking a big gamble because this guy, these are one of your top merch guys. I wouldn't say maybe top 5. I would go like top 10.
Dude,
maybe a 6 or a 7.
I would say top 5. I would definitely say maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
5,
if you
definitely.
think about it. Maybe
what is it? Roman Reigns, New Day,
John Cena.
Is he still really? You think?
I would imagine.
Yeah,
you're
probably
still
right.
by their shit.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Seth Rollins, maybe
coming back anyway.
And then him. Yeah, I would say.
I can guess they could be up there.
Them, I should say.
And like the WWE, they're not a big fans of fucking doing that at all. No. It's like so against the way they would do it. Like. This is a great storyline and it makes sense, but like you almost could. They must like have a lot of faith in Cass, like, and hoping that he turns out to be a big star because then they can get maybe merchandise off of that.
Right.
But I guess they can also say they'll also think like, hey, if this shit doesn't work, we can always get them back together somehow.
Right.
I think it'd make it work.
Yeah, that's the only way it could really work. Now, there's a lot of things going on in fucking Raw. Right now.
Yeah, where do we go from here? Do we talk about something really bad like the last one or the? Or the women's shit.
I mean, we could briefly talk about Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt's feud.
Well, I just want to talk about how shitty it is.
Like, that's
all I want to talk about.
That's what I was getting at. I'm like, who gives a shit about this feud?
What are they talking about?
I don't even know what the hell they're talking about every week. Like,
I watched that promo with Bray Wyatt. I have no clue what he said.
I never have any idea.
I want to like him. Yeah, right? I mean, like...
I want to... Yeah, you're right.
It sucks.
I do want to like Bray Wyatt, but at the same time, he's such a fucking bore out there. It's like his matches aren't good. His character is stale now. It's been out there for like 3 or 4 years now. It's just like,
what is he talking about?
And he does the same shit every week. His fucking music.
I'm a god. Like, you don't really act like a god because you're losing all the time.
Yeah.
I
love that first week after he lost the fucking Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way. He was just like, I may lose all the time, but I'm still a god. I'm like, that's literally the definition of not being a god. Like, and then Seth Rollins is just,
I'm not a boss, but I'm a boss. Like,
I love Seth Rollins, dude. Like, I've watched his career since Ring of Honor, and just like I'm so fucking tired of him right now. Yeah. He's got to turn heel. He's got the Dean Ambrose problem right now. He's got to turn heel. Every member of the Shield has the same problem. Is that they're all extremely stale as a face.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's
weird how that has become this way. But they need to fucking they need to heal up and be the Shield again.
Fuck, why not?
Let them be the Shield. Then people will like them because then there's a Shield again. It's so weird, but to say that,
I know, and like I realized, like, this week, Seth Rollins, the reason why he's not working much as a face, I feel like it's his voice.
Yeah.
He's kind of got that dicky, douchey talk.
He definitely has a douchey feel.
Like, he's like better than everybody type of, like, yeah, I'm fucking cool, like... I don't
It's
know.
weird.
He's got
Like,
that vibe to him. Like,
he's a
it works well as a
his
heel.
ring set is like AJ Styles. His move set is like AJ Styles.
Well.
Like it screams face, but like they also don't really let him do anything either. Like they don't let him like showcase his talent like they do with AJ Styles. They kind of like hold him back in the ring all the time, which is like makes his matches boring. His programs become boring. Like the thing, like he should be one of those guys who's like he's a heel in every aspect of the thing except for the way he's booked. Like just book him against like heels. You know, people would like him, but they're booking him like a face, and I don't know him. He just doesn't scream face to me. Like
nah, there's some people that are like
he needs to be a heel. Or a heel that is treated like a face, you know, like like Corbin, like that's like I feel like Corbin's gonna get over as a face just because he beats up everybody, type of thing. You know what I mean?
He
like
probably will, you know, for sure. Like AJ Styles, you know, that's kind of the problem with like even Roman Reigns. He has that kind of dickish vibe. Like some guys have that, you know, that's distinct to them, you know, characteristic. But you know. Some people can switch, and some people just are dicks, looking like dicks. Seth Rollins looks like a dick. Roman Reigns looks like a fucking cocksucker. You know, they all suck. You know, like at least John Cena, he looks like a face, even though I hate him.
Yeah, no, he's a face. He literally looks like a GI Joe. That's what he looks like.
Literally looks like GI. Yeah, exactly. So it's like you can't even fucking, you know.
Yeah, you can't even hate on him for being a fucking face his whole career. But
fuck, you know, it works, at least.
I don't even really want to talk about them that much more because they're just so dull that like they don't even annoy me enough anymore. Like I just don't care. I just don't care when when both of them they're actually like the perfect feud for each other though. If you think about it, it's just like
Cena and Roman.
No, Bray and Seth Rollins. They're just like they're perfect for each other. Yeah. They need to stay that way. Just feud with each other forever because I don't care. Because I don't care. Stay out of the limelight because I just don't give a fuck.
Oh man!
Let's talk about Braun Strowman who came back.
Right. Oh my god, so much stuff has happened.
Yeah, Braun has come back and
I'm not finished with your job.
I fucking love it when he says that.
It's the best.
It's the fucking greatest. He came back 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago in an ambulance.
In an ambulance, and you're like. When he came back, I just fucking love that shit. It's so over the top and ridiculous.
So over the top, like fucking monster.
Yeah,
but it works. Like I don't know.
And Roman Reigns,
he's so believable with it.
He did the same thing 2 weeks in a row. He opened up Raw, cutting a promo that was just fucking, just like
terrible, unusual.
Dragging the crowd down. The crowd's like, "Yeah, we're Raw. Let's put our signs up. It's Raw, baby. It's like 99 again." And then,
oh yeah,
and everybody goes, "Ugh." It's not even a cheer. It's not a boo. It's just like 15,000 people going, "Ugh." It's not even a reaction.
True, yeah, it's boredom.
And then his promos are the fucking worst. He's literally one of the worst promos in the company.
He really is.
It's my yard.
Terrible.
It's my yard.
That's okay.
He's
if
like
you're
Randy
a heel,
Orton
though.
now. He's like Randy Orton now.
Yeah.
He's fucking terrible, dude.
Those type of promos work if you're a heel because you're not you're just being a dick. I don't know, man. Like he's so fuck. I know. I'm so. I know. I talk about him all the time, so it's like, what else do I say about him? You know.
But I mean, at least Braun's back. At least Braun's back.
Thank God. Like, so I'm actually interested in Roman Reigns again,
right? Yeah,
because of someone else.
Because the program is going to be good.
I still think Braun Strowman's going to win the ambulance match. That's my early prediction right there.
I don't think he is.
I don't know.
Especially if they're going to move that.
Well, now they are. Well, I guess
if they're gonna move that match up to SummerSlam, they gotta have Roman look strong going into SummerSlam.
Yeah, I guess if they had delayed it, they should have made Braun face Brock.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. But I think Braun has been destroying him since the feud started.
Since WrestleMania,
it's about time that they even that out. You know, they always even everything out.
That's actually been going on in some carnation or whatever since before WrestleMania.
Right?
Realize that?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like fucking July already. It's like been going on for 4 or 5 months.
Right. There was like a month hiatus, but yeah.
Like Braun is the only person that makes this still fresh because
he
still does the same shit, but it's still fucking great.
I love how he gets a face reaction when he does the thing, and people go, "Yeah, fuck Roman, man." And when he fucking threw Roman into the fucking ambulance,
I want to see that now.
It was fucking great.
Fuck Roman, like in that voice too.
Yeah. Dude. Alright, we're approaching an hour here. I'm kind of tapped out on shit I got. What do you got? You got anything, man?
Dude, what happened to Bailey, dude?
Somebody just gave us a heart.
Oh, who hearted us?
I don't know. Somebody on fucking
Periscope.
Oh, on Periscope?
Yeah, I don't even know. It doesn't show me who's on the fucking feed. I hate Periscope. No offense. I have it, obviously. We're on Periscope, but it doesn't show me
Anyone comment
shit.
on us? Anything to say on the
Joey
podcast?
Marion wants to know, is this a talk show? This is a talk show about wrestling.
Yeah,
WWE. We are wrapping up our episode, actually, talking about Money in the Bank and Great Balls of Fire, which is actually a pay-per-view name.
I'm actually kind of hoping, like, it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good, Great Balls of Fire. It's going to be one of those odd pay-per-views, like the fucking weird...
That has no right to be good.
Like, no right to be good at all, but it's good. You know? Kind of like
good.
Payback, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
the card's pretty good so far. It's got 5 matches. Rollins versus
I think
Wyatt.
it's good.
I mean, we talked about that. We don't really care about that.
Yeah, but it'll still be a solid match, I
Bliss
guess.
versus Sasha Banks will be...
Yeah, okay,
probably
so what the fuck, man? Like, first of all, the downfall, quick downfall of Bayley and the super quick rise to fucking Sasha Banks.
I told you. I told you what they're doing, right?
Are they going to do it, though? I guess they will.
Yeah, Sasha's going to win the title.
You think it's going to be a long build?
And then they're going to do a long build, Sasha versus Bayley.
Right.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're just
Okay.
picking up that feud that they dropped for like 2 months for no reason.
Just for fucking no
Yeah,
reason.
'cause they don't fucking
Now you
care.
got to spend time to rebuild it for some reason.
By the way, fuck that. Let's talk about Titus O'Neil. The fucking Titus, what is it? It was
The Titus brand.
It was the Titus brand. Now it's Titus Global something, or
No, I don't
Titus,
know,
I
no.
don't know, something. It's so fucking stupid, and I love how he
stupid.
basically abducted fucking Akira Tozawa and made him a part of it.
He just fucking hugs people to death into their stable and it's like fucking
I would love
annihilates
it. I would
them.
love it if this stable became like 15 people deep and like no, everybody's uncomfortable to be in it. That should be the gimmick. That nobody really wants to be in it. he just abducted them because he's such like a big, loud, fucking bolsters man. Just like, yeah, we're the Titus brand, millions of dollars and millions of dollars. Everyone's just uncomfortable. Nobody's happy to be there. They take a 15-person selfie. They're all like.
The Titus brand, everyone shut him, you know? Everyone's be like, they're all frightened to death because they don't want to get raped by Titus.
Man.
Yeah, they should do something like if one of them gets out of line, Titus is like, what'd you say? It like backs him into the corner and like brushes his hair. Something like that. It's like,
Brushes his hair?
Sorry, Mr. O'Neil, I won't do that again, you know?
Oh my God.
And they just get back in place. He just submits everyone, like sexually and physically. Like,
It got so out of hand, right? What the hell happened?
he wants my big black cock.
Yeah, we're talking about big black cocks. God damn.
Yeah, like fun stuff like that.
Fun stuff.
No,
like
I
that.
mean, like, you know, for them, I mean, no, for him. No, not like that, my friend. No.
Mm-mm.
I would never do that,
No.
for sure.
Nope.
Because I'm not that way.
What are you not that way?
I'm not of the boy way. The boy on boy, you know, when they...
The way you talk is so confusing sometimes.
Why? I'm just describing what, you know, bopping it is, you know? You know, like, how people get down. You know, they do the shimmy. They hit an Aaron Judge.
No.
Aaron Judge?
I'll give you a little credit because I'm a Yankee fan, but god damn it, dude. What the fuck was that?
What was what? What was that, dude?
Nothing. No,
I'm just describing the sex, you know?
the sex.
I'm describing what sex is to people. Now,
No,
people...
we're not doing that.
Let's talk
We're
about...
not doing that. This is a wrestling podcast.
Sex with a woman. Don't talk about it. Alright, fine. I won't talk about it then.
Okay.
I won't talk about sex.
Okay. Good.
Sexual relations.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, you know, I'm not going to do that. Because there's one thing I want to make clear. There's one thing I want to make clear, dude.
Yeah.
I am straight.
You always have a struggle getting that last word out.
Well, you know what it is? I have a speech impediment.
Oh.
So, like, you know, for me to say, like, you know,
That's
eight,
unfortunate.
like that, like, it's hard for me to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So-
a damn shame.
Yeah, I've had to deal with it in my life, you know, like, there's other words, like, you know, like, sex, like, that's hard to get out also. That's why I call it other stuff, because it's just like it's like a block for me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now.
You got a couple blockages going on in you right now.
Well, maybe. I mean, you know, I haven't been able to go to the bathroom in a few days, but... you know,
Wait.
maybe that's a blockage. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, that is
right?
totally a blockage, but why is
So
that
I-
happening?
Well, no, I don't, you know...
Is it from too much anal?
Not too much anal, no. I'm anal about things, of course, but not anal.
Mm.
You know, I analyze things.
That's a stretch there.
No, like Corey is, you know, she is like, she's just experimental a little bit.
Oh,
and
God.
I'm just sometimes I'm not like comfortable with it, you know. Because I'm such a prude and you know.
Oh, you're the prude. Okay.
I'm a prude because, you know, I enjoy love and I enjoy
Naturally.
love, enjoy marriage, and I enjoy the baby in the carriage. Like, I want that for my life.
Oh, you want
know?
that? Okay, I was gonna say.
And I want to save myself, too.
You want to save yourself.
For marriage, of course, you know.
Fred, let me...
Sex should only be used for reproduction.
Fred, indulge me for a moment.
Not for pleasure. I think. That's what my mom tells me.
What is this experimental stuff that she is into? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
She, of course. Corey.
Yes.
You know, the sexy woman in my life. She wants to, let's say, do things like take something that's small.
Your dick?
No, you got me on that.
I did. It was a layup. It was a layup.
I mean, you know, pointing something that's happening to me. No, and some things maybe are, you know, put in certain places that I don't, you know, I'm not used to for sure. So, but you know, it's just not, you know, good to talk about.
Fred.
I'm just a little uncomfortable in my
Fred.
chair. It's hard to sit.
Wait, oh god, Fred.
Yes.
It's Has she been
Oh,
experimenting?
hey, Kevin. Yeah. No, it wasn't a rim job. I mean, maybe it was. I don't know what they call it nowadays.
Kevin, help me.
She called it licking the bowl. I mean, that's a thing, I think.
Yeah.
But as long as I don't have sex before marriage, I'm okay. So I stick to my traditional values, you know, as a straight man, you know.
See, why did you even have to say that? Why did you even have to say
Well,
that?
I'm just happy about it, you know. I want to shout it out loud. STRAICHT. You know,
There's no
tell
C
me
in
what
it.
it means to me.
There's definitely no street in that. There's no C
Well,
in
that's
that
my
word.
version of the song, you know.
Okay.
But, you know, treat us with RESPECT.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay.
You know. So me and Corey, you know, like I said, we're going to go to the gym tomorrow. And she's going to put up 5 bills, actually. It's going to be pretty sweet. And her deadlifts are, I mean, it's got to be seen to be believed, you know?
I don't need to see it to believe it. I've heard everything I need to hear about Mrs. Corey. Mrs. Corey.
You know, it's funny though. She gave me like a nickname.
Oh yeah, what's her nickname for you, Freddie?
You know, for
Oh yeah, for it, the package, or for you,
Freddie Jr.
Freddie Jr. Okay.
She called it Old Softy.
Wait, Fred,
Old Softy. That's such a great classic American name, almost like a Duke or a Bush.
how is that a good thing?
Well, it's like, you know, throw the old thing around. Like, hey, Old Softy, you know?
No.
It's like Softy,
No.
Softy ice cream?
No.
No? Why? I mean, there's
Wait a
nothing
minute.
wrong in that department.
Corey, who's definitely
I don't know what I
female.
walked into either, Kevin.
Corey, who's definitely a female.
Yes.
Her nickname for your package is Softy.
Old Softy.
Old Softy.
Emphasize that, yeah.
She emphasized the old part.
Yeah.
How old is Corey?
I'm pretty high on that. I actually don't know. I don't know.
Okay. That doesn't help. That doesn't
No.
help. Can enhance the joke a little bit and just lie a little bit about the age.
Oh, I remember now.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
She's a little older than me.
Oh, she's a little older than you.
35.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yes.
That's an appropriate age for
But I saw some
a
weird things.
definite woman.
Yeah, but I saw some weird things. Like
You saw weird things. Tell
Why
me.
would someone have in their bag
Oh.
AARP card?
Oh, that.
Why would they have that? You know, like isn't that only for like certain people and stuff?
Fred, let me ask you another question.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have does Corey have
Yeah.
This might be a little personal, so you might not be able.
It's all right. We're friends, Craig.
Oh, we're friends. Okay, good.
We're close.
Oh, we're close.
You know, you would never do anything wrong to me.
Does she have like a problem with her like urinary tract infection? Like, does she have like urinary problems? Like, does she need does she have a sac on the side of her, like that like collects her urine? I know that's a thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, it happens to a lot of people, especially around 35. Apparently, 35. That's like the number I hear.
35, right?
Yeah, definitely 35.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, you know,
you did notice a bag.
I did notice a bag.
Okay.
It looked like it was an old bag, though. You know, like.
I'm sure they reuse those or something.
Like an old, like reddish, pinkish bag, you know.
Okay.
So I thought it'd be clear or something, or like, you know. But I guess it's just been in there for a while. It's just that sack's been in there for a while. You know? That old bag. It's okay though. It's fine, you know. Like,
that's
part of getting old.
Yeah,
you know?
totes.
That's
totes.
fine.
This is great.
This
is great radio right now.
I think we lost our whole fan base.
We still have 2 on Periscope, and we have
Kevin left us.
Yeah,
I think I got freaked out.
Yeah. How do you know Kevin, by the way? I don't know. He's your friend, right?
Yeah, he's oh man, my ex's roommate's from college boyfriend. Fuck, that's a long sentence.
Ex's roommate from college.
My ex's roommate, college roommate. Her boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
It's K-Dog, man. I mean,
K-Dog.
he walked out now. I guess he doesn't really listen to the show, the end of the show much.
I know, but like, I think we're kind of painting a picture for him that he doesn't want to see. I think that's what we're. I think it's
Thank God we don't see each other anymore.
Yeah. All right. I think
we should tap out.
We should probably tap out. We should just get out of here.
Hey.
All right, guys. So, how much more time do we have until Great Balls of Fire?
We have 2 weeks. We got this.
Oh, really? They're actually giving us a couple of weeks of build here. July 9th. Nope, it's like next weekend.
Yeah, no, it's coming.
So it's not this weekend, but the following weekend. That's not too bad, right? That's not too bad.
I was hoping it was this weekend, so it'd be over with. Like I was like, hopefully we can get this over with already. And I could see some of the good matches.
All right, so that means, next week we'll have our WWE Great Balls of Fire preview. You know, we pretty much touched on everything next week.
We always do like a recap or a preview show every fucking week. It's so fucking annoying.
If we had done our recap last week, then this week would have been just Solid Snake, man.
That's true. Yeah.
We would have had Solid Snake here. All right, guys, if you're not following us on Twitter, you follow us at Wretched Wrestle. You can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Wretched Wrestling. Search for us on YouTube as well. We are on that as well. Guys, if you are not aware, for our people not watching the live crowd, I'm looking at the live crowd and explaining it to the live crowd, but we are also on Periscope. You can watch us live on Twitter on Periscope. That's a thing. I don't know what Periscope is, but we're trying it.
We're trying it. We're trying different things.
And if you tune in on Friday or Saturday nights, we usually do our Facebook Live as well, and our podcast goes live on iTunes, Google Play, and Podomatic the next morning, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
That pretty much covers it all, guys. Frank, you want to sing your song?
We love wrestling.
Except when it's a fucking blatant goddamn promotion for the Baller Brand. Fuck LeVar Ball, you fucking piece of shit.
I totally forgot about that, like, after we haven't talked about it in a half an hour.
I know.
And now, like...
No, it reminded you as the
You reminded me again, so now it's in my life again.
I'm a terrible person.
No, you are terrible, actually.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Just like all our fucking fans out there, you're just as terrible as they are.
Yeah, well, we have nobody listening right now, so I think you're playing...
We have somebody.
Oh, Renee joined us back.
Yes.
Great.
So Renee, we were talking about how our fans suck.
Yeah.
But, not all of them, actually.
Not all of them. We like Renee. Renee's cool.
Yes,
Renee's
of course.
Yeah.
And that's it. But everyone else can suck it.
Suck it.
Just Dean the Dolphin fucker it.
Whoa, that's harsh words from Fred Robinson.
Surprisingly, he wasn't the most annoying thing this week, actually. He didn't even do anything.
He was involved in the worst segment, the ball segment.
But he didn't even get to say anything.
He wore the fucking shirt, which made me hate him more. So it's like,
I gotta wear the shirt out. Like, what the fuck, dude? Come on, what the hell?
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. We're not doing the Wretched 5 this week. There's a Wretched 1 this week.
1 through 5. I mean, it's all Vince.
It's Vinny.
Well, there's
Mac.
some shitty other people, but
he
deserves it all.
He gets it all. He takes the cake this week, guys.
He's a dick, dude.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. We'll see you next week. Here on the Wretched Wrestling Podcast, we'll have our Great Balls of Fire preview edition.
Guys, enjoy. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day. Have a nice barbecue. Have a burger on us, and
don't shoot your dick off with a firework.
Yeah, don't shoot your dick off with a firework, or don't blow your hand up like fucking Jason Pierre-Paul did for the Giants a couple of years ago.
Fuck him.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Tune in. See ya. See ya.